Hello everybody, you are welcome to this channel. I am Atanu Betal, and in this video lecture we discuss about the catenation property of carbon and silicon. You know that carbon and silicon, these two elements are belonging to the same group, that is group 14. In group 14 these two elements are present, but we can see the carbon has the unique ability of catenation, but silicon does not have the unique ability of catenation. So we discuss about the catenation property of carbon and silicon in this video. And before starting this video, I would like to remember you that if you are not subscribed this channel up to now, or you are new to this channel, then you can subscribe this channel right now. Let's start our discussions. That carbon is showing unique ability of catenation. It has small size and strong carbon-carbon covalent bond forming ability, and for this reason it is forming the self-linking property, means catenation property. Due to catenation property, it can form the open chain compound, it can form the branch chain compound, it can form closed chain compound. So due to the catenation property of carbon, means the self-linking property of carbon, carbon can form the open chain compound, carbon can form branch chain compound, carbon can form the closed chain or cyclic compound. So this is due to the property of catenation. Carbon is showing the property of catenation, and for this reason these varieties type of compounds are possible for the case of carbon. But for the silicon, this type of compound is not possible, but the silicon can show this type of compound as silica or SiO2, or in silicates or silica. Silicon can show the catenation ability. So what are the reasons for silicon does not showing the unique catenation ability, but it can form the in SiO2 it is showing the catenation ability, or in silicates it is showing the catenation ability, and carbon is unique in the catenation ability. Both have the electronic configuration of NH2 NP2, means electronic configuration. If we think about the electronic point of view, these two have the same configuration, but does not show catenation silicon, because carbon is small size element, but silicon is greater in size than carbon. And the bond strength, means if we see the bond strength here, bond strength of the carbon and carbon is 355 kilojoule per mole. Bond strength of the carbon bond is 355 kJ per mole, where the bond strength of silicon and silicon is 200 kJ per mole. Okay, much stronger bond in case of carbon bond is have the energy of 355 kilojoule per mole, where the silicon have the bond energy of 200 kilojoule per mole. And for this much stronger bond in case of carbon and carbon, this carbon can form the ring, closed chain or branch chain compound and show catenation, but silicon cannot show catenation because of the less bond energy than carbon and carbon. Okay, carbon and carbon bond energy is 355 kilojoule, where the bond energy for silicon and silicon is only 200 kilojoule. Okay, so next important point is, what are the conditions required for catenation? Conditions required for catenation. Number one condition is element should show more than 2 valency. Element should show more than 2 valency. Next important point is the element bond should be stronger, means element and element bond should be stronger than element and oxygen bond, especially with element and oxygen bond. When element and oxygen bond is less, means element bond is stronger than element oxygen bond, generally with oxygen, then the element can show catenation property. Okay, so this is the two basic requirements for compounds to show the catenation property. That compound must have more than 2 valency, or greater than 2 valency, and the element bond should be stronger than the element oxygen bond, and for that case element oxygen bond is less stronger than element bond. In these two, if the element satisfies these two conditions, that time element can form catenation or catenate with the other element. Okay, so carbon can catenate, silicon cannot catenate with itself, means self linking cannot form because of the bond energy. Carbon bond energy is much stronger than silicon bond energy, and for this reason carbon catenation property is shown, but silicon bond does not shown. Silicon catenation property does not shown. But in case of silica and silicates, silica SiO2 and silicates, silicon can show the catenation ability, because in this case the silicon oxygen bond, which has the energy of 452 kJ per mole. For the case of silicon oxygen bond, the bond energy is 452 kJ per mole, and the carbon oxygen bond energy is 351 kJ per mole. As silicon oxygen bond is much stronger than the carbon oxygen bond, the carbon oxygen bond energy is 351 kilojoule per mole, where silicon oxygen bond energy is 452 kilojoule per mole. So for this reason, that silicon oxygen bond energy is higher than the carbon and oxygen bond energy. For this reason, in silicon dioxide or in silicates, the silicon is forming the catenation property. Means polymeric structure or network like structure is shown in case of silica and silicates like orthosilicates, chain silicate, sheet silicate, or three-dimensional silicates. In that structure, this polymeric structure is shown due to the much higher or much stronger bond energy of silicon and oxygen, that is 452 kilojoule per mole. So this is the reason why in case of silica and silicates, silicon shows the catenation property, means SiO bond is stronger than CO bond. For this reason, silicon can show the catenation property in case of silicates and silica. And carbon due to the strong bond energy, carbon bond energy, much stronger bond energy and a small size, it can show the unique ability of catenation, can form self-linking chain, self-linking branch chain compound, and self-linking means closed chain compound. So these are the reason why in between the silicon and carbon, where both have the similar electronic configuration but different ability in their catenation property, different ability for the catenation property. Carbon is showing unique ability of catenation, but silicon cannot, but both have the same electronic configuration. So this is the total discussion about the catenation ability of silicon and carbon. Okay, so this is the complete discussion about this topic. I think you understand this topic, the catenation ability of silicon and carbon. If you have any question regarding this topic of discussion, that catenation property of the carbon and silicon, then you can ask me in the comment section, and I would happy to answer your question. And if you find this video is useful to you, then you can like this video, and if you if you find this channel is useful to you, then you can subscribe this channel, and you can watch all the other videos that I already uploaded in this channel. See the respective playlist, chapter wise playlist, or the chemistry playlist, or other some playlist that I already made in this channel. Thank you for watching this video.